Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, it is indeed true what the Honorable Opio and I says, that there is a case in court, because it is in a public domain. And everybody who follows what is going on in the courts would know there is a case in court. And I'm glad the purported paper that he has tabled, as my whip says, the last directive is that a conservatory order is hereby issued restraining the respondents from deploying police officers to Haiti or any other country until 24th October 2023. And I believe today is the 16th, if I'm not wrong, of November. He purports those orders to have been extended. I would first have wanted to see that particular extension, which has not been tabled. Therefore, this particular piece of paper seems to have lapsed. Number two, Honorable Speaker, for all I know, the matter in court did not in any way restrain or give orders against the National Assembly carrying out our constitutional mandate to debate and approve. Because the National Assembly or Parliament, in line with the Constitution, does not deploy officers. What we do is to consider such a motion for approval for the deployment of those officers. It is other agencies who then are restrained from deploying, not the National Assembly. Honorable Speaker, my third point is that the Honorable Opio has been here long enough, as long as I've been here. And he knows from the 11th Parliament, under Speaker Muturi, there is a retinue of precedents on what the courts can and cannot injunct Parliament from doing. And part of that, Honorable Speaker, is that the court cannot injunct Parliament from doing what is constitutionally the Parliament's mandate. And the courts, Honorable Speaker, and my good brother Opio knows it, because he has been here. And I know this is very good politics for those in the minority. But it is politics in the wrong theater. I would advise them to play it in the courts or in rallies, but not here, Honorable Speaker. Because we cannot be stopped from doing what we ought to do. And the precedence that was set by Speaker Muturi is that the courts must wait for Parliament to do its work, then proceed after that. And Honorable Speaker, if you also look at our Standing Order 89.5, it says that notwithstanding this standing order on matters sub judice, as Honorable Pio says, because that is the article he referred to in speaking about matters sub judice. And 89.5 says that notwithstanding this standing order that speaks about sub judice matters, the Speaker may allow reference to any matter before the House or a committee. Therefore, our own standing orders do not stop us from discussing matters, Honorable Speaker. You may allow people to even make reference without going into the facts that are being prosecuted before the courts, Honorable Speaker. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, I humbly submit before you, Honorable Speaker, that this matter and this motion is, one, rightly before the House. Two, there is absolutely nothing sub judice in the House debating and approving, if the House agrees with the motion, approving the deployment of our officers to Haiti. Honorable Speaker, a lot of work has gone into this this committee's work, and the Honorable Tongo from the report yesterday, members will be able to see, including extensive public participation. Part of the matters that are being argued are issues to do with whether or not there has been public participation. That is not a matter for us to determine here. Let us leave it to the courts. They will fight with those they are fighting with the courts. For us, let us carry out our constitutional mandate to consider what is before the House today without any reference to the particular facts of the case that is in court, Honorable Speaker. But lastly, I want to agree with the Honorable Osoro that it behoves on the leader of minority not to table a piece of paper of a defunct court order, but he should also have tabled what he purports to have been an extension, because that is it is him who is purporting there was an extension. Nobody is aware, and the burden of proof was on him, not on anybody else. And he cannot refer to online. He's telling it is online, anybody can Google. There are a lot of hackers online and fake news. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.